All right, ladies, we're going to start this look with palette 3, and we're going to use Flippant. I'm going to use this on the outer corners and the crease of my eye using the crease brush. Next, I'm going to use Splurge Cream Shadow in the color Dainty. I'm going to use my finger to apply this. There is a cream shadow brush, but I gave mine to my mom and I'm waiting for my new one to come in. This is a really pretty light pink shimmery color. I'm going to use an angled shadow brush to blend these colors in so there's no harsh lines. Next, I'm going to use the liner side of the liner shader brush. I'm going to use a dark shadow, Irate, as my eyeliner. I'm only going to apply this to the outer half of my eyes. You want to keep your dark colors to the outer half and only light colors to inner half. This helps brighten things up. I'm going to use the shader side of the brush just to soften that up. Remember, you don't want any harsh lines. On my other eye, I decided to use a dark purple color, Cheeky. I'm going to do the same thing, the dark color just on the outer half of my eye. Next, I'm going to use my favorite Pristine liner. You're going to use this on the waterline of your bottom lashes and on the inside corner. This really helps open up your eyes and brighten things up. Since our liners are waterproof, you might have to go over it twice. Are you wondering why we did our eyes first? Until I started with Younique, I always did my eyes last. And then I learned you should really do your eyes first. That way, if anything falls on your cheeks, like your eyeshadow or mascara, you're not ruining your finished product. Once you put your foundation on, that will all be gone. Next, we're going to put on our Fiber 3D lashes. Remember, you're going to do gel, fiber, gel. Remember to get the gel on there really well before and especially after, because that's what locks in those fibers and keeps them from falling onto your cheeks. I only place the fibers onto my top lashes, not on my bottom lashes. It's just too much. Make sure you watch my step-by-step tutorial video on how to apply your Fiber 3D lashes. All right, now it's time to cover up all those horrible blemishes. So this is our liquid foundation. Make sure you shake it really well. You can apply 3 to 5 drops on the liquid foundation brush, put it around your face, and then blend, blend, blend. Blend really well. If you need more coverage, add 2 drops at a time. I'm going to add a few drops of my concealer, which is a lighter color, since my tan is fading off from my recent vacation and the taffeta is just a little bit dark. I apologize that part of my video got cut out, but what we missed, I applied a lighter color concealer to the bridge of my nose and an upside down triangle under my eyes to my forehead and my chin. I'm using a small blender bud that I moistened with rose water to blend this in really well. Always make sure that your blending bud is moist when you're using it. The blending bud will blend out your makeup and it will also pick up any excess so you don't look like you have makeup caked on. You can go back in with your foundation brush to make sure it's blended well. Just make sure not to move your concealer all around. If you want more coverage, use concealer in the same color as your foundation to hide blemishes. Now I'm going to use Beachfront Bronzer. You want to bring color back into your face after putting foundation on it. I'm going to use this for a little bit of contouring under my cheekbones and to the temples of my face. I'm also going to apply it on the sides of my nose and also under my jawbone. If you want a more contoured look, use more bronzer. I'm going to use a powder puff brush to make sure everything is blended in. Next, I'm going to use pressed blusher in the color Sweet. I'm going to use the blusher brush to apply it just to my cheekbones. You just need to touch your brush to the palette as it's very pigmented and then blend it in. Again, I'm going to use my powder puff brush to do this too. Next, we're going to do our brows. This is much easier when you're looking into a mirror and not a cell phone. I'm just using small, gentle strokes with the pencil to follow my natural brow line. Before starting with Younique, I never did my eyebrows and never realized what a huge difference it makes. Doing your brows and using a lighter color concealer under your eyes really does provide an instant facelift. Next, I'm going to use brow gel. First, I'm going to brush them up to make sure I'm getting all the pieces of hair and then gel them into how I want them. If you already have thick eyebrows, you could just use brow gel instead of the liner. So I think I need a little more color, so I'm going to go in with just a little bit more of the blush. Next, my favorite thing, refreshed rose water. Spray this all over. This helps set your makeup and keep it in place. Now on to lipstick. I'm using the color Upscale. I really love this easy, simple look. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for watching.